nation.
Huh?
It just spoil a nation.
Yeah.
When you use the word racist, so they make the word seem like it's so thing now, you know. This Jeremiah 1 verse 5, it's right. It said, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. So the Lord already know what it is you're set forth for.
Yeah. You don't
What it is you're going to do.
You don't write down your whole life.
He said, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet. So before you come out of the womb, and before the Lord already ordained who it is he ordained to be a prophet. So you can imagine who he already ordained to be this, that, and so forth. Right?
Right, verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Right? If you know the story, the elder was Esau. Right? When did it happen that the elder shall serve the younger? Right? It's coming. The new,
Primary the end.
Yeah.
What
the rule, right?
When you think that that's something they love to bring apart with when I think it's Esau or one of them did end up going into a little something like to bring out. If I remember it, I will try to do a video on it. But they like to say Esau went into a captivity now.
Yeah, we were over them over a period of time, but that wasn't primarily.
That wasn't that period. We talk about forever here.
Nah, yeah, and even when they think that, they still can explain Obadiah, the book of Obadiah. The dying upon yet.
Right, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
So Jacob have I loved, and Esau the Lord hated. So it just to make it clean, a plain fair.
Right, verse 40. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
And that people have to understand too, righteous is what the Lord say. People like to
go ahead.
People like to look at their own view of what righteousness is and like this is this right and this wrong. Whatever the Lord says, that is what is right.
Like righteousness is going to be based on this.
Like
the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Like I was talking to somebody recently, and what they say, there was trying to point to me about certain stuff that they don't like or going on, like certain stuff now. And which the person who was talking about was right? It was right. The person was right. But in every conversation, this is show how to train people, right? Like how people they could be right, oh matter right. But hear what the person say after the conversation, right? I don't want to judge them. So because it just to show you how they don't want to offend nobody. Right? With certain things they say, but I jump and say, okay, so you cannot judge nobody, so then how are you going to judge right from wrong? Because in order to say something right from wrong, you have to judge the matter. The person say, well, wait, I never watched it so. I say, so that I say, that's to show you that your pastor is an idiot. and the person laugh, I say he's an idiot because they just tell you what, don't judge. But ask them to find that scripture in the Bible and they will never bring it to faith.
No, they'll use
Matthew
7. And
but still, when they go into it, the Matthew 7 say, don't judge unless thou want to be judged.
Yeah,
so if you don't want to be, don't be a hypocrite then. You understand? So I was saying at the end of the day, I judge it. Scripture say we shall judge what the dead, and that wasn't talking in the ground. I was just talking them that dead to the truth, spiritually dead, right? So just to show you now.
Besides that, to come after all this, who will be the judges?
They have a book called Judges. You really feel it? You're not supposed to judge?
1 Corinthians 6, it say, can you not judge small matters among yourselves?
Yes. You say if you can't judge the small matters, why you got to judge the angels? Come on. So this?
Yeah, I was saying about the righteousness. Because when you talk about man, you see he's a just man. You see a righteous man. Come on. The righteous according to what? Because you can be righteous to different things.
Yeah.
The main order is this. Okay? You have to be righteous according to this, to the law, statutes, and commandments.
As you was talking about that Israel, it's Genesis 25. I will start from verse 21. It says, and Isaac entreated the Lord and for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. It didn't say 2 people, it said 2 nations. It make it direct for you. What 2 nations is?
3 different,
separation from birth.
Yeah. This is not like twin as you think it was. As the modern day twin is.
And you even see why when Masha go walk, he say what? you say the brethren he was talking about in nation of Israel. The Bible doesn't refer to Esau as Jacob's brother when they're talking about like to specify exactly who we're talking to.
Who is
So-
as a reference, right?
So when you look up nation in that scripture, right? It's a quick Bible concordance here, right? It's a collection that is community of persons. I mean a community of persons. So that is a compilation of people.
Yeah.
Or if you want to put it in other words, what you will call a particular race today, right? A particular people today.
Like a second.
Yeah. You will call the white people a nation.
So which is why I say
Ethnic
two
group.
nations. So that means it's two different nations.
Yeah. So you say, and the Lord said unto her, two nations in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy house. You see, two manner of people. So he keep on talking in a plural context, more than one. You understand? That's meaning that these children coming out here, they're not just two children. It's going to be two complete nations. You know? It say, two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right? And they say, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called him Esau. They say it come out red all over like a hairy garment. And you could go, and let's make it straight for you, you could go and just Google twins that came out different colors, and you would see for yourself
It have that.
that it have that.
It have that.
Right? That
Right
it
now.
have that.
Father, so I know.
Yeah.
But before you go on there, and then to say, and you said it, it's so significant to say two nations, two manner of people. And when one come out, you describe one,
You tell it.
and they didn't describe the other one.
Yeah.
Right? So that just shows you it's two different
Colors
one
also because
different colors.
one didn't come out red if the other
Exactly.
one was specified as
And
red.
for you to come out red, and for them to bring out that, which means everybody was of dark skin. This is like normally for them. Look at this, sun come out, man. So that two completely different.
Yeah,
things.
they were shocked.
Yeah.
And then they didn't go back to waste it away because that's how you look when you're born.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Finish? You done?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It say, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called him Esau. You honestly look up somebody pictures with Esau, with the back here and the back big, so you know.
The original cavemen are there.
You see it in the movies too. Yeah, the original caveman. And that's a big thing because when you watch, you ever see a black caveman?
They always red and hairy.
And now the commercial is so easy, I can't man.
That's it. He's for
The
the
guy come on there.
he sort of show you the thing for yourself.
Yeah,
You know,
You know, you can listen to that again.
You don't see that commercial no more, yeah.
you know, he saw for the caveman as well. Red. Where they was living?
In Europe.
In the rocks?
Rocks, yeah.
Where Esau come from? On the Caucasus or the mountains?
Can. In
Where
plain
the
sight.
Caucasian from.
Where you get Caucasian from? Come on, it right there. It right there, Phil. And the caveman was always what? Hairier than anything else in the world. Look up the pictures of the caveman, how the big caveman. That same guy go commercial.
Can.
He was what? He wasn't shaved.
Red and hairy.
Oh, okay.
That's a wild animal.
Yeah.
Just bring back that line there where you say,
Let's say which one?
The one before where you said, that shall still be young.
It say, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
And I said earlier on about the Romans, when they said the elder shall still be younger, and then you're saying that some people said it happened, but it didn't happen at all, right? It's, and to show you that what is to come, this is 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. So, basically, that when they talk about that captivity, then when you hear about that captivity, it wasn't the end of the world. So it had no way that was the point. And right now, Esau is still ruling this world.
It had a period in time, like when you go through the breakdown, where they say the beast that received the wound. That wasn't the time like like all around Constantine. Constantine
Right,
times
right,
when
right.
we used to rule. And then when they come to the Renaissance is when they took back over power. We had a period of time where we used to be ruling over them, yes, but that primarily referring to in the kingdom when we go in and be over them completely.
The Byzantine Empire. That's what I was talking about.
So
Silk used as a.
it's still can use that because it wasn't any rule. This is any rule, right? So I'm going to back over again.
Even if they didn't serve the years that was convenient for them to serve.
They were just in power a little bit over
Yeah.
them, but it wasn't like how it is you're going to have them.
It's 1,000 years that you have to serve.
Yeah, 1,000 years.
So, they did serve 1,000 years?
No way, not as yet.
Hard bondage.
Hard bondage, no.
Hard labor.
The second Ezra 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Right? Let's go down here. Actually, let's go from 8 and then go back. Okay. This is verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
If I can say that will show you how accurate the Apocrypha is. And that's one of the reasons why they're trying to take it away from others. You understand? Because that even going back to the same story you was talking about in Genesis, where they say you hand hold the head, the heel of Esau.
And that is why certain books are not in it, like the book of Enoch, Joshua, all these Jubilees, all this. That is why we're not supposed to be in them, because they were already taken on and tampered, and Esau done had a big play into that already. You know? That is why these books that we have here, the Apocrypha, the Book of the Bible, is what we need. If we scripture say we be not admonished by many books.
We study many books and we're in a study mind.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Right, they say we mark Genesis 25 verse 25 now, it say, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. You understand? So it say what? It say, and his name was called what? Jacob. And Isaac was 70 years, and when she bare him. Right? So Jacob grabbed Esau's heels, and the prophecy was what? That the elder will serve the younger.
Right.
So Jacob, hey, we went in, we messed up, we break the laws, and we went and served other gods, and we had also received the judgment for that. But at the latter end, Esau will have to serve us. Right? About this one before you. I'm gonna go down a little more. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. And Esau was a cunning hunter. I know that by that speaks for itself. That speaks for itself. You don't know who's one of the greatest hunter in the world.
We're talking about
You understand? They say a man of the field, They say, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. I just Jacob. What Jacob love to be, right? Jacob love to be in your home. Jacob love to stay. You know? Esau, that man, they should just call him a vagabond. He's always roaming. Always roaming. He's always roaming. Understand? What's your day? Listen, before you continue, let's bring one more thing on Esau, right? That's one more thing on Esau here. Let's give you our next scripture. Right? Yeah, man. This is Genesis 36, verse
9.
Nah.
I know bring it here.
Oh, that's not what I meant?
I'll start from 8.
Nah, I'm gonna go straight to the point. So I'll go straight to 19. Oh, let's skip it now.
No, well, do 9 first and then jump to like.
No, yeah. Matter of fact, verse 1. Genesis 36 verse 1, it said, now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom, right? So it's a generation here. Who is Edom, right? But chapter 19 now, in Genesis 36 verse 19, it said, these are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. So who's the only nation that's used dukes as one of the titles?
Exactly. All the dukes I come down that well,
Dukes of England,
East of England, Scotland,
Ireland, all these places. Verse 40 now, it says, and these are the names of the dukes that came of Esau according to their families.
So the whole line,
After their places, by their names, Duke Timnah, Duke Alvan, Duke Jephthah. So you don't know. Oh, that's how this. You watch it in any movies, in the ancient movies, the dukes.
what is it?
Yeah. And you hear them, they say Duke of, Duke something.
Which is
Duke.
But the Jews end up as the kings and them.
The real English name is. Real English. Harry. Duke Harry. Duke Harry of England.
Right.
You know?
Johnson.
Look at
Yeah.
Harry. If I were to describe Harry, what he look like? You have red and hairy.
Yeah, running here. And then one time so you already seen who they talking about is Esau. So them that have said Esau is Ishmael and all these set of madness that they was going to teach. Is that some of them that teach Esau is the Africans who have the red skin. Who just rub the clay on the skin to make it red, right? You never see that? That's some of them that teach that Esau is them now. Hey, there's only one particular people that have that name Duke in it.
Right, that so-called royal family.
Yeah, that's so-called royal name. That Duke, when nobody don't get called, you don't get called Duke just so.
And the thing is too, they're really kings, but the kings of this world.
Yeah,
right now.
this is their kingdom, their rulership. You understand? But again, the elder shall serve the younger.
Right? As you're in Genesis, you go to it. I say as you're in Genesis, I'm going to give you something.
Yeah, go on.
This is right? And that's in Genesis 36, right? If you look at Genesis 36, verse 8, right? Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, right? Ezekiel 35 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So, I didn't think you talk about set the face against the mountain.
No.
It was actually the people who was in Mount Seir, which here you say is Esau, which is Edom.
Let's not talk about
So
Jerusalem, we're talking about
against
Jerusalem
Esau.
itself.
I just want to be here doing.
That's right. That's right. So what we doing now? What we doing now? At the end of the day, is soon see this crumble and fall. But they're just giving a plain definition of who we went into who the Lord is, who they is.
What it look
So
like.
you get the concept of why.
It's share
You
them.
understand?
And who they are that people know.
Wicked as well as ever.
Even in Psalms, they say they that hate the lifters of the head. So to show that not only the Lord hate them, but they hate the Lord also.
Yeah.
And he's saying too that they were in the world, which is why they in this world are called kings. And that line of family is like kings and kingdoms and kind of thing. So they were in the world, right? This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, covering the faces thereof of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? They say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and we say no. That who the hand of the wicked is? Who ruling the world right now?
Yeah.
Who ruling the world right now is Esau. But that clearly shows you, again, who is Esau and what they are, who they are as a people. And of course, the root thing is they're wicked.
That's right.
They are the
There they are.
children of the flesh.
Yes, sir. After Ezekiel 35, right?
Yeah, 35:15.
Yeah. Start from that's not okay. Let's start from verse. Start from verse.
I was nowhere there, I was in 35 too.
You was in 35.
Yeah, that is where he said, prophesy against
Esau.
Yeah.
Right. But start from verse 6.
Verse 6.
Nah. Start from verse 5.
Verse 5, alright. Ezekiel 35 verse 5, right?
So,
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel,
Yeah. So a perpetual hatred. Who you talking about here is Esau. Esau have a perpetual hatred for Jacob. And that is where you see a perpetual, whenever the word perpetual, it means everlasting. Ever continuing. It never stops, never ceases to stop. You understand? And that is why you see they're doing the things that they're doing today. Killing them, locking them up, putting them in the jail cells. Hatred, bringing out things to always destroy them and so forth. That is the perpetual hatred. That this so-called white man, we call them white today, this so-called white man will always have perpetual hatred for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Negroes. What would they do then? You understand? Right.
If I can say quick up, like the scripture actually telling you how to hate you.
Yeah.
It's not no guess.
You can't guess.
You understand?
But they just say that the Bible and I hatred. So where's that?
Well, you shouldn't hate them. They say that love your enemies. You shouldn't hate them, but the scriptures tell you that they hate you.
And the scripture said, I know so solid wickedness of the enemy.
Tell that in verse 3 actually, that he was I tell you to
Perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. It's in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Go on.
Right? They say, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. They say, says thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, see, Esau hate blood. Esau love to shed.
And drink it.
And drink it. Eat it. They're making blood sausages. Human blood sausages now. I just show you how much they love blood. You understand? Right.
Verse 7, it said, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that had passed it out, and him that returneth.
Yeah. So, he will make Mount Seir most what? Desolate, and that is what a place in Edom. So you already know who they're talking about. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 8, it say, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and the mountains, but that's what the governments. Right? With his slain men, it say, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
Go ahead.
It say, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return.
Cities what?
Shall not
So we
return.
talked about that before.
Can.
That they will build, but they will always fall.
Can.
And they will fall. You know, go ahead.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
And you shall know what?
That I am the Lord.
Alright, so go down to verse verse 12 and 15 and we close.
12 and 15.
Yeah. Go straight down to from 12, go straight down to 15.
Alright, verse 12, right? Ezekiel 35 verse 12, it say, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume.
Go ahead.
Right? They say, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me. And that also showing you that them Jews in Jerusalem right now is not really them, because America doesn't support them. You understand?
Yeah, America support them. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So it said, thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your swords against me. I have heard them. It
They
say,
boasted against me, so that is the same thing like we were talking about before, how they speak against him outside.
can.
Go ahead.
It said, thus saith the Lord power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate.
Go ahead. Last verse here.
And they talk about that is also in Isaiah, where they say the fir trees and everything will rejoice at the end of Esau.
Go ahead.
Verse 15, they say, as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea.
All Idumea. When you look up Idumea, right? When you look up Idumea. When you look up Idumea in the scripture, it says here, the elder twin brother of Jacob. Hence the region Idumea occupied by him.
Can.
Go ahead.
Right. And all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
The Lord coming to make you all desolate. Alright, so
This is Isaiah 14, 20, 21. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with the cities. This is Jeremiah 12 and 3. But thou, O Lord, knowest me. Thou hast seen me and tried mine heart toward thee. Pull them out like sheep for the slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter.
Yeah. And that's in that time, they're not coming back for them. When you slaughter sheep, it doesn't come back after that. You understand? At that time, they don't want to come back for them.
That's right.
And no rebuilding, and they say America, you can't even live in America after the Lord finish with it.
Say somebody wild beast shall, be roaming in the streets and so forth.
I am the giant kind of thing.
Yeah, we go touch on next week as well. Like Jeremiah. And so listen also that we give our praises to Yahweh, Shemi or Shai, Shemi Kodash. We see the apostles and elders of great ones as well. And our teachers, our apostles in the truth. We say salutation to the Akim to the pushing on children and say the day in and day out, and not continuously don't see. We say Shalom. We say Mawat to Lababel. Right? We say Mawat to the tutors, Mawat to this wicked place.